In the previous video, I have told you about the properties of parallelogram. Now I am taking a parallelogram. I'll tell you how do we find out the area of a parallelogram. Now see, this is ABCD is a parallelogram, and it has, if I take AB as base, this is the height. It can be divided into two triangles, triangle ABD and triangle BCD. Now let us find the area of triangle ABD. ABD will be what? Area of triangle ABD is half into AB into H. Clear? Area of triangle ABD is half into AB into H. Whereas area of triangle BCD will also be equal to half into DC into H. Yes, half into CD or CDC into H. H remains same because H is what? H is the perpendicular distance between two parallel lines and it remains same. Height of triangle ABD is same as height of triangle BCD because they are between the same parallels. Height is what? The perpendicular distance. Yes, between these two parallel lines. So height remains same. Clear? So half AB into H and half CD into H. Now since AB is equal to CD, children, because opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal, let us call it as a base. Now on this base, yes, let this be AB and CD be you can call them as base. Then we can say that area of parallelogram ABCD is half, adding these two, half into H remains common, and AB plus CD both are equal to base, so 2 times base. So 2 cancels, we get height into base. So area of parallelogram is equal to height. If this is the base, this is the height. If, okay, we can take this also as the base, the other side also as the base, then we should know the corresponding height. Yes, if I take DC as the base, then the corresponding height should be from D here. Clear? So area of a parallelogram, how did we get that base into height? The sum of areas of the two triangles formed with having the same height and the base is also same. Clear? Because AB is equal to CD. Okay. Now coming to, so what is the area of parallelogram? Is base multiplied by height, because area of a triangle is half into base into height. So area of a parallelogram is 2 times base into 2 into half into base into height. That gives you base multiplied by height. Okay. Now coming to the other figure, which is rhombus. Yes, rhombus. What are the properties of rhombus? Let us first see that. ABCD, you can see this figure is a rhombus. Clear? Yes. And here it is not a square. It's all sides are equal, but it is not a square. How is it different from a square? Its diagonals bisect at 90 degree also. Same square also the diagonals bisect at 90 degree. But the difference between rhombus and a square is that square has each interior angle as 90 degree, but in rhombus each interior angle is not equal to 90 degree. So it is different from a square. Clear? So how to find the area of a rhombus? Rhombus, again you can say it is a quadrilateral where the diagonals intersect at 90 degree. We have already studied when the diagonals intersect at 90 degree, then we can say that the area of the quadrilateral is half into product of diagonals. But we also take it as area is equal to base into height, because a rhombus is a special kind of a parallelogram. We will study in details all the properties of rhombus and parallelogram when we will study different, in other chapter. But here we are only dealing with area and the perimeter. So I am just telling you the properties which are required here. So area rhombus is a special kind of a parallelogram. It is a parallelogram also. So we can also apply the formula area of rhombus is base multiplied by height. Clear? Why base into height? Because it has all the properties of all the parallel sides are equal, the opposite sides are parallel and equal. Yes, and all the properties of a parallelogram. So it is a special kind of parallelogram. So we call rhombus. In rhombus we can apply two formulae, that is base into height and half into product of diagonals. Now coming to the next type of a quadrilateral, which is trapezium. You must have seen tunnels, children. Yeah, the trains have passed through tunnels. This is the base and it goes like this, goes deep into it. Yeah. So tunnel, in this, one pair of opposite side is parallel. the other is not parallel. Clear? Only one. In parallelogram, both the pairs are parallel. In rectangle also, both the pairs are parallel. And rhombus also, both the pairs are parallel. But in a trapezium, only the one pair of opposite side is parallel, not the other pair. The other is not parallel. AD is not parallel to BC, but AB is parallel to CD. And the perpendicular distance between them is h, that is height. Now, area of trapezium is given by formula half into height into sum of parallel sides. Now, how it is coming? Again, you divide join BD. So, area of triangle ABD is half into AB into this h. Clear? Now, when we draw this BD, join BD, area of triangle ABD is half into AB into h. Now, when we talk about area of triangle BCD, see, the height remains the same for area BCD also. Same as H, because DC and AB are, yes, they are the parallel lines and the height between them remains same. So, area, the height of triangle BCD, if you drop this, if you just make this like this and you drop a perpendicular from here, yes, this is the height and it is same as this height. Clear? So, area of this triangle can be written as half into DC into H, half into AB into H plus half into DC into H. So, we take half H common and in the bracket comes AB plus DC. So, what do we get? The formula of trapezium is, area of trapezium is half into height into sum of parallel sides. Clear? Half into height, this is the height. Height is what? The distance, perpendicular distance between the parallel lines, and into the sum of the parallel sides. How? Why the sum of parallel sides? You know, we have divided into two triangles. Area of this triangle ABD is half into AB into H, whereas area of triangle BCD is half into CD into H. So, half H common, AB plus CD. Okay. Now, coming to the exercise, I hope it is clear. Yes, all the types of quadrilaterals are clear. Rectangle, area is length into breadth. Yes, square, area is side square. Parallelogram, area is base into height. And rhombus, area is both the formula base into height as well as half into product of diagonals. Trapezium, half into height into sum of parallel sides. Clear? Okay. Now, coming to exercise 16.2, I am just doing first question. I think so, but after this, you will be able to, after understanding this, you will be able to do till question number 6. Yes, I am just taking one first question, first part only. Now, this is a quadrilateral and here it is given that one of the diagonals is 20 centimeters and the perpendiculars from the other two vertices on this diagonal is 9 and 15 centimeters. So, I have drawn this figure, though the figure was not given. I have drawn this figure. ABCD is a quadrilateral. Let AC is equal to 20 centimeter. BM, this perpendicular, I have taken it as 9 and DN, I have taken it as 15. Always draw figures to understand the question. So, area of triangle ABC will be half into AC into BM, and area of triangle ADC will be half into AC into DN. Or combining the two, we can say area of this quadrilateral is half into AC, one diagonal, into sum of the perpendiculars from the other two vertices. So, half into 20 is one diagonal, perpendiculars are 9 and 15 respectively. So, 9 plus 15 is 24, half of 20 is 10 into 24, that gives you 240 centimeters square. Clear? Yes, children, note down all these formulae in your fair notebook. Yes, the notes will be sent, and 2 question till question number 6 in your fair notebooks. Thank you.